So you've managed to stack up $100,000 and you're ready to put it to work. That's a big step. Now comes the real question. Where do you put it? Two of the most talked about ETFs are staring you in the face, SCHD and VTI. And while they might look like just two different index funds, they couldn't be more different in how they build wealth. SCHD is your steady cash-generating machine, cutting you a check every few months like clockwork. VTI is the ultimate growth bet, scooping up every stock under the sun and letting the entire market do the work. Both have their strengths and both have their risks, of which one is going to make you richer over time, and more importantly, which one actually fits how you want to play the investing game. This is where we break it all down, from how they work to what's inside them, and then run the numbers on what happens if you let $100,000 ride for 30 years. One of them crosses the $4 million mark, but the path there looks very different for each. Let's get into it. Welcome to Blue Chip Mindset, the winning mindset for success. If you enjoy the video or learn something new, please give it a like. First, let's look at what these ETFs are actually built to do. SCHD, or the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF, is laser-focused on income. It doesn't just hold companies that pay dividends. It holds ones that consistently grow those dividends over time. It's made up of about 100 rock-solid businesses with deep roots, steady earnings, and a history of rewarding shareholders. These are not fly-by-night operations. They are proven performers with long track records and staying power. If you want an investment that literally pays you to own it, SCHD is that play. Every quarter those dividends roll in, and if you're reinvesting them, your pile of shares just keeps getting bigger. It's compounding in action, and over time it turns what seems like small quarterly payouts into a serious income stream that can rival or even replace a paycheck down the line. VTI, the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, is built completely differently. It doesn't focus on dividends at all. Instead, it aims to capture the entire U.S. stock market, all of it. Over 3,600 stocks ranging from trillion-dollar behemoths like Apple and Microsoft to tiny companies you've never heard of. The idea is simple. Instead of trying to pick winners, just own everything and ride the overall market's long-term growth. No worrying about whether tech will outperform healthcare this year or whether consumer staples are a safe bet. VTI spreads the risk across the entire economy. It's a pure growth play, one that removes guesswork and market timing from the equation. Over the long haul, the U.S. market has always gone up, bouncing back from every dip and crash, making it an easy hands-off way to passively build wealth while staying broadly diversified. Now let's talk about how they actually make you money. SCHD grows wealth through two channels: dividends and stock price appreciation. Those dividends may seem small at first, but reinvesting them leads to a compounding effect that snowballs over time. Every payout buys more shares, and as those shares pay dividends too, your income keeps increasing. But SCHD isn't just about dividends. It also sees price appreciation. It won't skyrocket like a tech stock, but it steadily climbs over time with less volatility than the overall market. VTI, on the other hand, doesn't hand you much in the way of cash flow. Its dividend yield is barely over 1% compared to SCHD's 3.5 to 4%. The real growth comes from stock prices going up. The U.S. economy expands while businesses grow, leading to serious compounding over decades. SCHD is made up of companies with strong balance sheets, consistent earnings, and a history of paying and growing dividends. It leans heavily on financials, consumer staples, healthcare, and industrials, sectors that tend to hold up even when the economy slows down. You've got companies like PepsiCo, Coca-Cola, Verizon, and Home Depot. These aren't flashy, high-risk stocks. They're steady, profitable businesses that reward shareholders year after year. Even when markets take a hit, people are still buying soda, taking medicine, and fixing up their homes. That's what gives SCHD stability. VTI, by contrast, is a different beast entirely. It's made up of every publicly traded U.S. stock, so it naturally skews toward the largest companies. Nearly a third of the fund is in tech: Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Google. It also has exposure to mid-size and small companies, but the mega-cap giants drive most of the performance. That's great when tech is booming, but it also means VTI can take harder hits when the sector struggles. Let's talk about risk. SCHD, because of its dividend-focused approach, tends to be more stable. During market crashes, dividend-paying stocks often hold up better because investors still want income. SCHD's companies aren't trying to reinvent the world. They're just doing what they do best and paying out cash to investors. That makes it easier to hold through rough times. VTI, on the other hand, can be more volatile. Because it holds high-growth stocks, it's more sensitive to market cycles. When times are good, it absolutely flies. But in a downturn, it can get hit harder because many of its companies don't pay dividends. They reinvest everything back into the business. And when the economy slows, that growth can stall. Now let's walk through what $100,000 does in each fund over time, step by step, so you can see how they stack up. Year 1. SCHD starts with $100,000 and its 3.5 to 4% dividend yield drops about $3,500 in income. With modest growth, you're at around $105,000 by year end. VTI's 1.2% yield nets $1,200, but its market-driven gains push it to about $110,000, with stock appreciation doing the heavy lifting. Year 5. SCHD's dividends growing at 10% yearly reinvested, bumping your total to $120,000 with steady gains. VTI rides broader market growth to around $180,000, mostly from rising stock prices, with dividends playing a small role. Year 10. SCHD hits $170,000 after a decade, with compounding dividends pumping out $6,000 a year, cash flow starting to shine. VTI climbs to $300,000, powered by price appreciation, though its dividend trickle stays minor. Year 20. SCHD reaches $300,000, with dividends swelling each year, building a solid income base. VTI's at $750,000, lean hard on market growth, still light on payouts. Here's where SCHD really starts working its magic. Past 20 years, those reinvested dividends kick into high gear, setting up a massive payoff. VTI keeps riding the market wave, but SCHD's income engine shifts the game. So what happens if you let that $100,000 sit for the full 30-year haul? Let's run those numbers next and see how their strategies pay off in the end. If you put $100,000 into VTI and let it ride in 30 years, you're looking at around $2.74 million. But here's the thing. Almost all of that is stock appreciation. Your annual dividend income would only be around $7,000, meaning you'd still need to sell shares to generate significant cash flow. Now, if you put that same $100,000 into SCHD, things look a lot different. Thanks to its higher starting yield and rapid dividend growth, SCHD's total value hits about $4.73 million after 30 years. But here's the kicker. By then, it's throwing off over $375,000 per year in dividends. That's over $31,000 a month without selling a single share. At that point, you're making more from dividends alone than most people ever dream of earning from a full-time job. This is where it comes down to what kind of investor you are. If you're purely focused on growing wealth and don't mind volatility, VTI is an easy, hands-off approach to long-term investing. It's diversified, low-cost, and proven to work over time. But if you want to build an income stream alongside growth, one that can eventually replace your job, SCHD is hard to beat. The dividend compounding effect is real, and when you zoom out over decades, it can build a fortune that pays you to own it. And here's the best part. You don't have to choose just one. A lot of investors blend the two, using VTI for growth and SCHD for income. A mix like 70% VTI, 30% SCHD gives you strong, long-term gains while still building a dividend stream. Or you could go 50-50 and let dividends play an even bigger role. It all depends on your goals. At the end of the day, both SCHD and VTI are phenomenal options. One is a cash flow machine, the other is an all-in bet on market growth. Neither is wrong, and both are great investments. What matters most is that you get your money in the market and let time do the work. The biggest mistake is sitting on the sidelines waiting for the perfect moment to invest, because there is no perfect moment, you just have to start. So which would you prefer to invest in, or which one have you been investing in already? Share your thoughts below.